I'm David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and funny one. Today's post top signs Trump is experiencing elder abuse, above and beyond his normal ranting and incoherence. I could go into a long preamble, but why? We already know that he's erratic and, based on his last press conference, possibly suffering from dementia, which we knew as far back as the final months of the election. So let's just dive into it, shall we? 1. Neglect. He is emotionally vulnerable and left to spend hours in front of a television set playing nothing other than Fox News. The lack of stimulation and limited access to information has left him to believe in conspiracy theories and think that Fox broadcasters may be members of his family and good candidates for governmental jobs. 2. Inadequate medical supervision. We're not sure whether it's Adderall, Ibogaine, Biktarvy, or Ricky Lucy Ethel Booga Boogacide, but we know that whatever he is being given is causing him to slur his words, act erratically, and make poor choices. Yes, we know that Trump has always been erratic, but lately it's been much, much worse. 3. Poor hygiene. He wears the same outfit day after day, it doesn't fit him well, and reports have it that he smells bad. Maybe it's the smell of not showering daily, or the stench of fire and brimstone. 4. He's not allowed to be seen alone. Whenever you see him, he's always surrounded by handlers who won't let him say the wrong thing, like stating that he's being abused. Even when he spoke about plans to fire government workers, he had to be accompanied by his new handler, Elon Musk. Sure, they'll let him rant nonsensically because, in his case, that seems normal, but they won't let him say anything that shows situational awareness like, I need help, I might be wrong, or even, I'm sorry. 5. Has recently had a change in supervision. Seniors often exhibit a change in behavior or sudden, unexpected change in loyalty when they experience an unexpected change in caregivers, especially if the caregiver is unscrupulous. He recently changed from Kellyanne Conway to Elon Musk, which is maybe good or bad, I don't know. So in his case, it's just a matter of just a few degrees of unscrupulousness. 6. Has fallen under someone else's influence. Without any adults in the room left to supervise him, Trump has clearly fallen under the influence of his new caregiver, who is obviously making decisions for him, as was apparent during a recent press conference where his new handler did most of the speaking. A younger, more aware Trump would never let anyone in the same room do most of the speaking. Well, any of the speaking, really. This could have been prevented if he had been allowed to see his regular doctors, but the first thing his new caregiver did was impose a gag order on healthcare officials. 7, at least I think it's 7, has allowed someone new to take over his financial affairs. Admittedly, he's never been great with money. He let a casino he owned go bankrupt, after all, but lately he's allowed a new caregiver unsupervised access to his personal accounts, and that person is robbing him blind, that's right. He's robbing, not us, not the USA, but he's robbing him blind. And 8, at least I think it's 8, has recently changed beneficiaries. Although even he may not be aware of it, he appears to have signed an agreement that gives the caregiver the right to divert funds and access to the proceeds of his estate, even before he dies. I would call the Department of Health and Human Services to report the abuse, but there's a new caregiver there too. If you're listening, friends and family, please send help. Oh, who am I kidding? He doesn't have any friends and his family doesn't really care. I've been David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and funny one.